The question that boggles the minds of the non-Muslims is, why is Muhammad so beloved to the Muslims? Why is Muhammad so beloved to the Muslims? They cannot understand the admiration we have for our beloved. They cannot understand the love we have for our beloved. They cannot understand the hurt and the pain that it causes the Muslim Ummah. Be he an adult or be he a small child, be he a scholar or be he an ignorant person from the Islamic perspective. Why so much pain? Why so much hurt? Why so much love? Why so much admiration? In order to understand the answer to this mind-boggling question, we need to ask another question. Why does a person love something or someone? What are the elements that forces a person to love something or someone? Allama Aini rahimahullah ta'ala, the famous commentator on Bukhari Sharif, states that there are three elements which forces a person to love another person. Element number one, beauty. Beauty forces a person to love that item which has beauty. There is a beautiful scene. You are forced to love that scene. You have no control over yourself. Anything that has beauty will force you to love that item. You have no control over yourself. So one element is beauty. When something is beautiful, when someone is handsome, when a person observes beauty, he will be forced to love that item that possesses this beauty. Element number two, excellence. If somebody has a excellent quality, someone who is interested in football, then anyone who is excellent in playing football will attract his attention. He will have no choice but to admire that person. Somebody who is an academic in the Islamic field, if he comes across somebody who is excellent in his academics in the field of hadith, in the science of tafsir, in the science of fiqh, he will be compelled to admire him. He will have no choice. So beauty forces a person to love that object that has beauty. Excellence, kamal, quality, forces a person to love that object which has quality, which has excellence, which has kamal, which has virtue. And what is the third element? If one confers favor upon another person, then the person who is favored will fall in love with that person and will admire that person who has been favorable to him. This is natural. A person will always admire and love that person who has done favor to him. A person will always admire and love that person who has excellence, who has some excellent quality. A person will always love that person who has beauty. We come across somebody who has some virtue, some excellence, but he is not handsome and he has not conferred any favor upon us. Despite that, we will fall in love with him, we will admire him. Only one element is there. We come across another person who does not have any excellence, who has not conferred any favors upon us, but he is handsome. We will fall in love with him, we will admire him. And we have a third person who is not handsome, who has no excellent quality, but he has conferred a favor upon us, we will fall in love with him. We will admire him. We will find space for him in our heart. If one element is enough, one average element is enough to force a person to love him, then what can we think about that person who possesses all the three elements and all the three elements to the highest degree? He was not only handsome, he was the most handsome. And he did not have only one excellence, he was the embodiment of excellence. And he did not confer only one favor upon us. The humanity from Adam alayhi salatu wassalam until the day of Qiyamah is indebted to that Nabee. And not only in this world, the humanity is indebted to him in the Alamul Arwah, and the humanity will be indebted to him on the day of Qiyamah also.